Hi everyone, it's Spirit Guide. So yes, thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Thank you for being here in this journey with me. I am back, guys. I am back. I've been practicing over the time, and everything else. And today, for some reason, I'm feeling really, really good. So I said, let me get into our full-fledged readings. Cancer, your birthday reading is up there. Happy birthday, Cancer. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is tap into the energy of Travis Rudolph. I'm just very interested in this gentleman's, his path. It's just something about him. I don't know what it is. So we're going to just tap into the energy and see, okay? I'm going to start off with a spirit animal to see which one is a spirit animal, okay? Alrighty. So his spirit animal is elephant. You gain the love and wisdom that is passed from one generation to the next. Absolutely. I agree. This is his spirit animal, right? So all the lessons he's learned with this trial, all the lessons he's learning and going to continue to learn as he tries to transition himself back into, standard society. He's going to learn a lot of lessons. And I think I've said that before. Right now, I did say that I believe, and again, this is entertainment purposes, guys, okay? I did say earlier that in another reading that he was a little naive, thinking he can just go back into any league at this point, and just pick life back up again. It doesn't happen that way. Even if you're found innocent or not guilty or whatever the difference is. I'm not a lawyer and this is not a law channel. So, it's like, even if you are, exonerated or acquitted or whatever, there's still gray areas, right? There's still things that may or may not be, of your best interest, put it that way. Okay, so of your best interest. So let's get into it. Intuitively, for Travis Rudolph, I'm getting that, he is trying to get into a league. He's not going to get into a U.S. league. It's not going to happen. But he's trying to get into, he should be looking into Canada. And I just know that from, his trial. And I got a very strong sense when they said Canada. He should be looking into that, but the problem is that he's going to have some difficulties because politics spreads. Ooh, wow, that was crazy. Politics spreads wide and near, okay? And even though it's Canada, they have a lot of dealings with the U.S. as well, okay? All right, so can I please have an energy for Travis Rudolph? Travis Rudolph. May I please have an energy for Travis Rudolph? Is this his deck? Let's see. May not be. Hold on. Okay, we'll take this one, please. All right. Sorry, I gotta look at it upside. Okay. Strength in reverse. Yeah, he doesn't. I thought so. He doesn't have much strength right now. Wow, look at the energy he's in, guys. Nine of Swords. There we go. Nine of Swords, yeah. Up in his head, conflicted. He doesn't know what to do because he's not. Wow, his cards are flying all over the place. He's not getting the reception he thought he would, right? So he's learning lessons, guys. That's all this is. He's learning lessons, okay? He's learning. It's like life is taking the naivete out of him. He's learning. He's learning some hard lessons here, right? These are lessons that are frustrating him as well, okay? Yeah. Temperance, right? He's being told, like, you can't run back into life after something like this. Like, you have to be patient. You have to wait. He may have to work somewhere else. He may have to go get a job at, like, I wouldn't say a McDonald's because, I'm getting intuitively nobody would eat there. He needs to get a job like, something, a delivery man for a paper company. Maybe that's the channel right there. Something that he's not seen in the public eye while he builds his reputation up. He's got to build his reputation with community first. He can't just jump back out into spotlight. He needs to be out of spotlight for a while, for a long time. I'm getting 5 years. He needs to be out of spotlight for 5 years, okay? Because it's not going to be easy for him. It's not. It's too much going on with this thing. Okay, yeah, Eight of Pentacles, right? So Eight of Pentacles is here. Yeah, when I said that he needs to be out of spotlight and, once he goes through These two together remind me of Dark Night of the Soul, right? That's where he is, or if he's not there, he needs to be there, right? So he's not going to be. It's not one of those cases where the case is won and then all of a sudden all these deals come in. No, because it was so. It was just the circumstances surrounding it and the people losing their lives. It was just really too much, right? But I get it. Like, he might have lost his if, I get it. But it's just, this here is the Dark Night of the Souls. He's in it. He needs to be in it. Nine of Swords. He's going through it as a little bit of depression, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's because he's trying to get back too quickly. He's trying to get back too quickly, okay? Be patient. Wait. Your Eight of Pentacles is coming, okay? But it doesn't mean it's here right now. And remember, I said 5. There's 4 cards showing, okay? So, and 1 fell on the floor. The one that fell on the floor was 7 of Wands in the reverse. There are no options for him, okay? But that one I cannot include because, like I said, feet are for floor. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, look at everything in reverse. Look, death or rebirth in reverse. Okay, it's in reverse. So when death is in reverse, there is some toxic energy that needs to be released. Okay, so he's not even in toxic energy. He's just in energy of stagnant. This is stagnant, right? Strength in reverse, death in reverse. He's stagnant. There's no change. There's nothing happening. He's just standing still. And that's probably what's giving him his Nine of Swords energy, okay? He's a man that wants to be on the move. He's a young man. He wants to make his mark in the world, but he's kind of made his mark in the world. Now he's got to deal with how the world is going to perceive him. This one tried to fall out. How the world's going to perceive him. Wow, this whole deck. And look, guys, the deck is not upside down. Two of Swords, okay? There's a problem that's developed that he sees, right? Because Two of Swords in the upright is a problem you don't see. Something coming towards you. He sees something. He sees it and he's well aware of it, okay? These are the last 4 that I will take, okay? Look, they're all in reverse. 6 of Swords, okay? 6 of Swords. So he's not going anywhere, right? That's that temperance. That's that patience. Travis Rudolph is not going anywhere. He's kind of standing still, right? The wheel, right? Fortune, change is here. It's in the upright, okay? So he does, which goes on your Eight of Pentacles. He does have change. It's here. But it's the change. It's not the change he wants. It's not the NFL. It's not that. It's going to be like, maybe working at a paper company, maybe driving across road, a truck, maybe working as, it's not going to be like in an office around people. He can't do that right now because right now, Travis Rudolph's face is the face of politics right now. Okay. It's not a face of, yes, he was vindicated, not guilty, what have you, but he's learning lessons right now, okay? And he's got to learn these lessons in order so he can wear his face the rest of his life, if that makes sense, okay? All right, the next one is Knight of Swords. He's in a fighting energy, right? He's ready to fight. He's like ready. He's like, okay, it's over. Okay, let me live my life now. Let me go forward. No, sir, you cannot do that, but you are the Emperor. You are the Emperor. So that energy is coming out. He does, let me get the last 2. He does have that in his future. He is the Emperor, right? He is a very strong man. He is a very determined man. He is also a very lucky, very fortunate man. Even with this going on, he's very fortunate in his life. He's very fortunate in what he does and who he associates with and how things turn out. I'm not going to go as far as say he's chosen, but he is extremely blessed, right? Like, that's what I'm seeing intuitively. He's extremely blessed. He has things that no one else has, okay? He's got backing that no one else has, put it that way, okay? So, yeah, he's a blessed man, okay? All right, so let's continue. All right. Knight of Swords energy. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands energy. Yeah. So he still has this, like, again, he's a young man, right? He's got the energy, he's got the drive, the trying to say a PG-13. He's got the internal drive of a young man, right? So he's not, and look at the cards. Not one of these cards are old, except the Emperor, but the Emperor is not that old. These are not old cards, meaning the ones that are showing. So it tells me, yeah, he's a young man, right? But he's trying to make his way. He's trying to be successful again. There we go. He's trying to be successful again, but understand it's not in right now. He's got to be patient, okay? And the last two that came out, Three of Pentacles. So this was a plan, okay? So whatever he's going through now is a plan. All right. I'm thinking it's a plan from the universe. Okay. In cases like this, when you win things like this, you know, it's like you win and then you lose, because you win because the facts supported whatever you said, but you lose because then it's like you can never go back to being a normal person. You can never go back to just being, you know, Travis Rudolph running back or whatever he was. You know, you can't go back. Like, he was nameless, and I'm not saying it disrespectfully. Like, there are people in the NFL who, honestly, I could not even tell you. I have no clue who they are. You know, Colin Kaepernick was one of them, you know, before he's taking a knee all over the place. Like, I could not even, and I'm not a football person, right? But I do keep up with advertisers. Like, I do know, was it Brett Favre? What's his name? Brett. He has a brother. There's two brothers from Louisiana. Those two I do know, you know, I mean, like, I know who they put out, you know, who NFL pushes. Travis Rudolph was not one of them. And sometimes it's okay. It's especially when you're in, NFL, it's okay to be the nameless person on the roster, because you're on the roster, you're on the team. You know, heaviest who wears the crown, right? You're on the team. So he cannot go back to that. That's the point I'm making. He cannot go back to it. So in a sense, he won, but he lost. He won his freedom, but his freedom has limits. That's what I'm trying to say. His freedom has limits, and he's learning that. This is the lesson he's learning. Now the challenge is going to be for him to, create a new life with the limitations that he has, because these limitations will not go away. This is a forever thing with him. It's not going to go away. I mean, you know, as long as he's living. I would say the struggle that I'm intuitively getting for him will be to stay calm, stay on the straight and narrow, because remember, he's going to be running into community all the time where he is. So, you know, in running into the community, sometimes you will run into people who will challenge you. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't see, you saw the whole thing. They're going to challenge him, and he's going to have to stay focused, not to get riled up. Yeah, because remember, right, there is a plan. Ooh, the universe has a plan, but intuitively I'm getting there's another plan in place here. So just be careful, okay? Because people have friends, all right? Okay, and then the last one is the Magician, right? So when I said that he's blessed, he's different, he's abundant, yeah, he's the Magician, okay? He can make things happen, but he's first has to learn, and I'm getting it intuitively, he has to learn how to be within himself, like how to be the new Travis Rudolph. Right? He's not going to be the Travis Rudolph that we all, you know, have known, you know, through whatever football. Okay. He's going to have to learn how to be regular Travis Rudolph. That's what he's going to have to learn. Okay. And yeah, I know you saw I have a little boo-boo. I gave some blood. Okay. All right. So let's continue. All right, so here we go. Let me get a Kipper on Travis Rudolph. What energy is Travis Rudolph currently in? Is it in this deck? What is his current energy, right? What is his, because I'm getting thief. I'm getting, he feels as though his life was stolen from him, you know, but because it's so different now. It's so different. It's just, you know, he was expecting a hero's welcome, and he's not getting that. He's not getting a hero's welcome. He's getting okay, you dodged a bullet. And he doesn't understand, like, why am I getting that? Yeah. See, guys, see, coffin, right? So he's feeling, which is exactly what I'm saying. It's like he's feeling like his old life is over. Like he can never be the person that he was, right? So he can't be that person anymore. He's going to have to, and I'm getting intuitively, he's going to have to go through life at this point, being very cautious, making decisions that will positively impact him. Meaning, like, he's going to have to always keep like a publicist, if that makes sense. Even if he's just like working in like, delivering paper to companies or something, he's not going to be in the limelight, but he has to keep a publicist. Okay. He has to keep someone to look at his image even more. Okay. I'm getting, these cards keep falling. I'm getting that Travis Rudolph, this came as a shock. All right. Let me get one more kipper on that. It came as a shock that his old life is over, right? The old Travis Rudolph on the team, teammates around him. I'm getting teammates are supportive. They are. But he is not able to, it's not like you could walk back into your life. You can't do that. At least he can't. Okay. He cannot do that because, again, it's political. Right. If he comes back, then Colin Kaepernick has to come back. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I keep saying that, and intuitively, maybe that's what they're saying. Like, if we have to take you back, we got to take him back, that kind of thing. And certain organizations aren't willing to do that. Right. They're not willing to take that risk. OK. Yeah. So he does possibly have a child on the way, or there's some kind of expansion going on in his life, okay, which is positive. That's very positive, okay? So that shows me that he's able to move forward, right? He's able to, there's an expansion. It doesn't have to be a baby, but it could be a baby, right? It could be that it's something, there's an expansion in Travis Rudolph's life that is happening, and he doesn't understand that this expansion is going to lead him to his new life. Okay, he's not going to be in the public eye anymore. That's not his, that part is over. That part's over. Okay, his public life, groupies, all that's over. That's done. Over. He's got to create a new life. Okay, and in the creation of a new life is possibly a baby or an expansion. An expansion can be an expansion of something you currently had, an expansion of an idea, an expansion of a thought, or it literally, because this is Kipper, it literally can mean a child. Okay, if it is a child, congratulations. But whatever this expansion is here, could be a child, whatever the expansion is, he has to take it because it's going to lead him into his new life. Okay, it's not something that is going to go away. This is going to help him become kind of a regular person, if that makes sense. So he's got to fight now to go back to being a regular person. Before he wasn't. He had a team, he had teammates, he had coaches, he had probably brands, ambassadors, he had all this. He's in the public eye. Now he's not. He's got to stay out the public eye for a while. Okay, is there anything in Cosmic Insights for him? Because I'm not getting anything as I'm just shuffling here. Intuitively, I chose this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's a cycle, right? So he's entered a new cycle. Fate, karma, something ending, something new beginning. Blessing, that's what we're talking about. The beginning, the end and the beginning, okay? So, yeah, the cards have just confirmed everything that I said. This is what intuitively I felt. And I said it before in our Friday night or Monday night live. He's got a new life that's here. It's not the one he is used to at all. It's new. And it's going to seem boring to him. He's that kind of person, right? Like, oh, this is boring. But when you get everything handed to you on your team, being regular might be boring. But guess what? This is what he needs, the new cycle. He has to enter it. He has to enter the cycle. If he fights the cycle, if he fights entering the cycle, it's not going to be good. I will say that. If Travis Rudolph fights entering the cycle of normalcy, of not being in the public eye. What's going to happen is it's not going to be good. I'm just going to put it that way. He's going to experience so much negativity that it's almost not worth it. It's almost not worth entering a cycle of negativity the way he's going to experience it. Okay. So he does need to just think about entering the newness that's here. And I really do strongly believe it's entering through a child. Either there's someone with him that has gotten pregnant, or there's a conversation around a pregnancy. I would say an adoption, but if it's an adoption, it's a relative. Okay, so if he's adopting, it will be a relative he's adopting. This newness that's entering, it's a newness, and I don't really think it's an adoption. I think there is someone pregnant in the next few months. Okay, the number 18 is up there. It might be in the next 18 months. Okay, we might hear about this. Okay, so he really has to enter normalcy. He's going to have a fight on his hands, right? Remember, this card came up. He's ready to fight. He doesn't want to be normal, meaning because he's worked so hard for his career and he feels it's not fair. And I understand, but we learn lessons so that we can pass them on. And remember in the beginning of the reading, his chakra animal, it said to pass from one generation to the next. It's a child. It's a child. There's a child entering. Yeah, we'll hear about it. It's a child entering. Okay. Look what the universe told him to do. Clean it up. The universe said, clean it up before that baby gets here. Clean it up. That's what I'm saying. He's got to do this, right? He's got to do it. Now this may have been the path he needed to be on. And, the path he was on, it might have been dangerous for him. We don't know that. It said clean it up. Yeah, that's what it is. It's clean it up time. He's getting ready for this. He's getting ready for this baby. Okay, so let's see what happens. I can't timestamp because I'm on the phone that I usually timestamp on. And I don't have anything else that'll show you the time. Sorry, guys. So today is, what's today? Today is, hold on. I'm still trying to figure this out. July 11th at 12:36 p.m., which is the afternoon. You're going to see this on Thursday. This is your Thursday video because I made it the Thursday video because he's not a part of our group that we normally look at. I'm just interested in him. This message was coming through anyway. And I think I said that in my Monday Night Live 2 weeks ago, that he just has to re-enter society now. This is him redefining himself as a regular person. He's not in the spotlight anymore. He cannot be in the spotlight in the way he was, okay? He really does need to work. And look, we're saying that there's going to be a baby within the next 18 months, right? So it takes 9 months to carry. So it might be, he might have just found out about this. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, but he definitely is entering a new cycle. And the universe is telling him the old life has ended. Please don't look for it again. Oh, guys, look at the numbers. I didn't even see that. Look at that. Look. We know it's a cycle, right? And look at the numbers. Old life has ended. New life has started. 1918, okay? Confirmation, yeah, confirmation. He's got to have this new life. And it's here for him. But he has to make the decision. The cycle is here. It said it ended. Whatever you were doing before, it ended. Now the new one is starting. And the universe said, clean it up. Clean it up. Come on. Get ready for this, right? It depends if he accepts it, guys. If he doesn't accept it, and I'm getting intuitively that he is fighting very hard against being normal, right? Just being a working guy, 9 to 5. No cameras following you, no press junkets, updates, none of that. Okay. He's fighting against it, because he doesn't think it's fair. That's the number one thing he keeps saying. This is not fair. It's not fair. That's all I keep hearing. It's not fair. Because he's a young man. He doesn't understand that sometimes when you win, you lose, to be quite honest with you. Okay. All right. Let's see what it says. Offering. There we go. That's a confirmation. There's a baby coming. right? Because babies are always offerings from the divine, right, to people. Because I feel like not everybody can conceive, not everybody can carry and produce a baby. Those are three different steps, which corresponds to three different trimesters, right? Trimesters means three. So not every woman can do that. Not every woman can do that, unfortunately. And when a baby comes, I feel it is an offering from divine. It's saying here, I entrust you with this. And when you get babies and you're entrusted from divine, then everything you do has to benefit them because they can't do it themselves. Okay. All right. Offering, I am peaceful. Okay. And I'll let you read it to yourself. All right, so that's all the energy for Travis Rudolph. It's interesting, right? His reading is very different from Darrell Brooks, and you can see the differences, right? It's very interesting. This one is more like a one shot deal. Like there will not be another one of these done. But yeah, so blessing to him, and we'll see how this works out. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm Spirit Guide. Please like and subscribe, and let me know how you think of these videos. Please put it in the comment section. Have a good day. Peace.